West Coast vibes, yeah, we just beginning. Mic check, drop gems, no pretending. It's the pod where the real keeps spinning. Born in the land where the palm trees flirt. LA skies, gold beams on my shirt. From Compton to Venice, the slang stay clever. Every block got a story, no two the same ever. Breaking it down, news popping like kernels. Hustle in my veins, my flow eternal. Talking hip hop, got the culture on.
I had to like just kind of set my mind to just kind of being quiet back there, working out, and just talking to very select people. You know what I'm saying? Because you never really know who behind that door, man. You know, some of them dudes they'll tell you anything, but if you don't just know them or know who they link to, then you're really not sure. You know what I'm saying? So it's best to just kind of set you some goals, some plans, and move like that. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you're gonna win. That's the only way you're gonna advance about that type of situation.
Right.
Shit, like I say, man, it just end up working for the better. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm out here now. You know, so a lot of people, they probably thought I wasn't even gonna go to the house how I used to act. You know what I'm saying? But shit, it all worked hand in hand, man. Like I say, I really don't regret shit. I learned from all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just kind of like, even out here, I be looking at this shit. No, I'm from Fort Worth. I moved out here by Houston, and just looking at everything.
What's the difference? What's the difference between Fort Worth and Houston? Do you see like what, like, as far as like the neighborhood where you stayed at? Is it a lot cleaner out there in Houston? Like, what's the difference?
Yeah, it's more wide open out here, man. Like, it's bigger. It's bigger out here, and it's plenty of opportunity out here. You know what I'm saying? And I don't live directly in Houston. I kind of stay on the outskirts and kind of good vibe and good neighborhood. So
yeah, because I seen you was out there with the horses and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was my first time, man. My father-in-law, that's my girl horse. They got horses.
Yeah,
and shit,
damn,
you know what I'm saying?
That's cool.
So that was my first time. I was like, fuck it, I'm finna ride that bitch. I see my girl. They say she rode it. I'm like, man, I gotta get on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I gotta try that shit out.
Man, I heard that.
Yo, but like over here, going to these apartments, like in this environment, you ain't gonna see niggas hanging out in the breezeway and shit. You ain't gonna see niggas hanging out in front of the store and shit. Versus Fort Worth, like where I come from, it's gonna be niggas in front of their hood store.
Right.
It's gonna be niggas in the breezeways and any type of apartment complex. You know what I'm saying? And niggas be lurking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
does that make it better? Does that make it better for you? Like trying to get your mind in the right state of mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just getting
definitely.
out. Yeah,
most definitely.
That's cool, man. Have you been back to Fort Worth since you've been out?
I passed through Fort Worth coming to her. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, out here, I only talk to select people that I already know. It might be people from the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, they be showing me love out here, man. They be pulling up on me. You know what I'm saying? It's good. Like right now, I'm on leg monitor. I couldn't go nowhere today. You know what I'm saying? Your individual came over there. He just went outside, but you know what I'm saying? They pulling up from Southwest Houston, a little bit everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't let everybody know where I stay at either, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's smart. That's smart too.
I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Know who I'm dealing with.
Right.
So, cause like I say, man, back then I really wasn't thinking about nothing but myself. You know what I'm saying? Whoever got hurt in the way, I mean, shit, I wasn't thinking about this shit. But like right now, it might be some people see me and probably still think I'm in that same mind frame, so that I don't know how they feel right now. But at the same time, I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I just got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here and shit. I don't just go lurking and shit. You know what I'm saying? I know they got cameras everywhere. I know everything is different. So for me to try to move how I was moving 17, 20 years in.
Right. They say being institutionalized is a state of mind. Or do you see yourself slowly losing those institutionalized habits, like getting up early, doing your workout, and little stuff like that? How do you?
I still get up early. And one of the first things I'm gonna do is start cleaning, organize shit. In prison, I used to do that and start sorting my thoughts out at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just kind of like like I said, I take my time with everything, man. I try to think things through. You know what I'm saying? Like before I walk into a situation, I kind of look at it and kind of see what can happen before I even step into it. You know, it's
Right.
on me right now. I get to choose now. I get to choose what I'm gonna do because I know better. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I make
do
my
you
own
think prison
decisions.
makes a thinker out of? Did you think prison made a thinker out of you?
Oh, most definitely. Most
Yeah,
definitely.
that's good, man. It's because it seems like you're making some good decisions right now, as far as what we see on YouTube so far. You getting out, you trying some things that you possibly didn't try before you went to jail. You know what I mean? Um,
Yeah.
what I was going to ask you too is, have you been seeing Charleston White online? Have you been seeing like the crazy stuff he been doing online? How do you feel about that?
Man, I mean, I don't feel no type of way, man. Like everybody's their own person. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Everybody got their own personality. You know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, if there's him, there's him. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I mean, I really can't speak on you know, he his own man. He done made his own way. You know what I'm saying? So like, who am I to even talk about anything? You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I just
I
got
feel
out
you.
here. You know what
I
I'm
feel
saying?
you.
But back to what you were saying earlier, I forgot to elaborate on the homies from the land over there from Cali,
Right,
man. It felt good talking to them folk trade niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
but
And I'm glad I was able to hook that up too, man.
yo, like I say, my big homies, man, they been back and forth. So I done
Right.
talked to a few of them on three-way when I was in prison. And by me being only Hispanic, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's everything was already linked up, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't hard to find out. Like, you know, people can get on her and say whatever, but it ain't hard to find out, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
not hard
yeah.
to find out.
Like I said, man, I threw your name out there on the fish line, and they hit back in like 2 minutes. Like, no, he's certified, bro, certified. Tell
Oh,
him to holler at me. You know what I mean? So
that's straight up.
that tells a lot about a person. You know what I mean? You've been in jail for 17 years. You know what I mean? But hey, yeah, I like what you're doing so far, bro. As far as your channel, you have a professional way of telling your stories and laying them down. You know what I'm saying? Laying your stories down and always having a ending, a perfect beginning, and it ends out perfectly too. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh,
um, a lot of people like it. You can see it in the comments, and everybody's waiting for the new episodes to come out and stuff like that, man. So, man, you ever thought about writing a book?
man, it's crossed my mind in prison, but like I was always busy, man. I was always busy. I figured
Hmm.
that there's people in the free world out here that do that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You might can tell your story and they write the book. So
Yeah.
that's what I was told. So if somebody was to pull up like that, I'll be considering it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody just called me earlier, one of the big homies, and mentioned that to me, and I just told them the
Hmm.
same thing like a few hours ago. You know what I'm saying? So like, if somebody out there do that, they tap in with me. Like I most definitely will consider it. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's right. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, out of the 17 years you did, what was the most harshest time you had out of those 17 years that made you say, I got to make a change? That this no, I
Being being
gotta,
being on drugs, man.
yeah,
Being in a chaotic situation, the drugs ain't making no better. You know what I'm saying? Because them free world habits
mm,
was still attached to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never seen nobody take nobody's cell phone in prison.
yeah,
I did that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm pretty sure it's some more people, but like it started on first. You know what I'm
damn,
saying? Like with my attitude and when aggression, I try to control everything through aggression. Like I said, I wasn't thinking about going home. And like
hmm,
all it took was for a person to kind of like be at odds with me or say something that I really don't like. And that right there will be my reason. You know what I'm saying? I took 5 niggas' phones over there in 15
shit,
months at one point in
shit,
time. I was full of them drugs. You know what I'm
damn,
saying? Still walking around that bitch. It wouldn't be no get a nigga phone and trying to catch out to get moved, nothing. I'm pulling up to the bars. Like I'm pulling up in the free world at a nigga front door. You know what I'm saying? Pulling up with that bang and trying to get the door rolled, like in the free world. Like some of them dudes, they weren't prepared. I mean, a nigga be like, oh, nigga ain't gonna do me like that, or I'm pretty sure there's some ignorant motherfuckers out there that they ain't gonna go for this shit. But shit, you know, a lot of them dudes, shit, when they was put in that situation, like shit, they probably had kids, they probably had a family. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? At the time, I ain't had no kids. I wasn't looking for nothing.
You
I was
wasn't.
just
You
trying
didn't. And you didn't care.
Yeah, I ain't care. Cause however I woke up, that's the type of day I was gonna have. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And at the end of the day, shit, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? We just eat Johnny's, we can go to emergency room, whatever. Like I wasn't even tripping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it just was how I was feeling at the time. Then
Right.
them drugs ain't making no better. You know what I'm saying? Them drugs ain't making no better. So like I didn't experience that part, being on drugs in penitentiary. I'd have been the dope man, the one getting shit in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'd have been
Awkward, but we steady winning. West Coast vibes, yeah, we just beginning. Mic check, drop gems, no pretending. It's the pod where the real keeps spinning. Born in the land where the palm trees flirt. LA skies, gold beams on my shirt. From